Yes, before, but I added stream sound, so. Thrag dead. Got that going for us. 2 good 5-drops. Yep. And I mean, Krasis is probably better in this matchup than I'm just gonna get basic forest here. I think I missequenced my lands here. I think I was supposed to get breeding pool into basic island here. I think that would have been more ideal for us. The core of this deck came from someone else. Someone shipped me the idea for, you know, basically post ban. So he knows everything except the Thrag Tusk in our hand. Liliana here is going to be a little rough. It's possible we want some more man lands in this deck. I think we don't have Gatewatch Oath on Moto yet, but I think if I were to play this deck again, we'd want 1 to 2 blue-red man lands in it. We've got 1 Raging Ravine right now because we need the blue count to stay high, but I think like two of the other man land would be ideal. Missed the land drops, that's sweet. So if we run off 2 lands here, we're in a really good spot. It's unfortunate. Yeah, we got follow alerts and sub alerts and donation alerts. Twitch alerts makes it really super easy, so we're just doing this because we want to hit land drops. Land, heyo. So it's unfortunate that we're gonna lose Karanos to a Thoughtseize next turn. I'm not gonna add a noise on. I have a sound effect for when people donate and sub, but I'm not gonna add sound effects to follows. That would be, it would get probably pretty obnoxious pretty quickly. I appreciate the follows, but there's a lot of them. Maybe once we've been doing this for a while, we don't get 50 or so follows every once in a while. So the scary thing about him missing land drops is his entire hand is spells. Untapped land, untapped land. Alright, that's not the worst. It's a card we'll use at some point. He's got a lot of 2s in his deck. Ugh, that's rough. So we really needed to hit a land there, so that didn't happen. Good news, he's at 13, and we've got a bolt in our hand, so he's at a virtual 10. Thank you for all the new follows, folks. Welcome to the stream. They remand or leak in Grixis Delver or control. Right on time. 5th land after we get both our 5-drops Thoughtseize. It's possible I'm supposed to... Yeah, I think this was a mistake. I think I'm supposed to hold that until... in case he has a Liliana. Yeah, so unfortunately he's burned through 2 of our best threats already. Alright, so we got him at a virtual 9. We're getting Liliana to those, so that's not great. I think we're just like binning the snare. And so Declan, binning the snare. We're gonna crack this fetch for a breeding pool. We're looking to draw like Thrag Tusk or something like that. Or the Thrag Tusk, Huntmaster. Cryptic's not bad. So we're gonna bin this Dismember. Probably bolting him, and then let's see what he does here. I might Cryptic counterbounce the Liliana, depending on what he casts. Yeah, Kitchen Finks. Yeah, we're gonna counter target spell. Do I want to draw or bounce? I think I want to bounce. Counter target spell, return target permanent to Tar's hand. So let's go. No, don't want to do that. Let's go this into blue, 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 blue. Snapcaster. Roast. Not ideal. What are you playing this weekend? I'm playing Black White Control. Like, I just got finished 14th last weekend with it in Atlanta. I generally don't change winning things. Like, there's no reason to try and be different and weird if we have something that's working. So, did well at the Invitational, did well at the Open, won a 5K with it. Black White is definitely the jam. Our cards lined up just super awkward this game. Thankfully, he's afraid to replay the Liliana into my last card, which I think he knows this is Lightning Bolt, I'm pretty sure. But I'm okay with that. Crisis, that's not bad. Savage Knuckleblade, that sounds sweet. Why aren't we playing that card? I'm not sure. We're not playing Savage Knuckleblade in here, but that seems like it could be a sweet card, especially for this matchup, like when the games go a little bit long. I mean, fair warning, this deck could be awful. It looks like it has an awful Jund matchup, which is to be expected for a twin-esque deck. No, I was pretty happy with how the Atlanta list played out. I might change 1 or 2 cards in the sideboard, but overall, I'm pretty much gonna run it back as is. I just want to play something different, you know. I spent the last week or 2 weeks basically streaming just Kiki, and I haven't played anything but Kiki in Modern for a while now, so just gonna try different things, you know. I mean, I guarantee you that this deck is worse than the Kiki Chord deck in its current form, but like maybe there's some iteration of this deck that's very good. There's deck lists below the stream as always. I think we have to hurt the Liliana with this. You bring in Mentor when you need to kill your opponent. Needed lands on turns 4 and 5. Not now. Bring to Light doesn't seem like it does anything in this deck. Like, if you want to play a Bring to Light Kiki deck, it's definitely not this. You need to play 5 colors in that. Yeah, this game's over. Alright, let's queue up another one here. Declan, it's okay, bud. I'll be right back. While this queues, I'm going to try and find a bink for... my kiddo. Where'd your binky go, kid? There it is. Think of the Pulse of Mirrors. I don't know what that card does. Call up card text in chat. Yeah, Savage Knuckleblade sounds like it'd be sweet in this deck. That's a card I want to explore in Modern at some point, so... Yeah, the blue-red manland, we don't have Oath of the Gatewatch cards in here. I was saying earlier that you probably want 2 of those in this deck, and maybe I should have waited till next week to play this deck. Like, because I think I want 3 to 4 manlands here, and we can only play like 1 or 2 Raging Ravines tops, so like 2 blue-red manlands is probably ideal. Like this Sulphur Falls we have here, and probably like this 3rd island would be better as blue-red manlands. The meadery no longer pays content producers, so my written content is not there. I just use their site for other stuff like posting deck lists and things like that, because it works well for that. This hand's reasonable. We've got a Lighthouse. It's possible that I'm supposed to just wait to cast the Serum Visions, but I also know we're basically just looking for spells. Bottom, top, so... well, you have to keep your blue count high. The blue-green manland seems slow and clunky. The blue-green manland also doesn't make red mana, which is a priority for a deck trying to cast Kiki. Fish, man. How did people play Twin? You have a hard time beating Jund. You can't beat Fish. You just can never win. I do not think a Rug Loam deck is good. Without Psycho Lands, Loam decks are pretty awful. It might be a short stream with Temur cards before we go back to courting. If we just get decimated here in a few games. This should have been a third red source in case we draw the Kiki. I think I need to snap Serum Visions here to try and find some removal. This definitely should have been another red source, though. Probably Stomping Ground based on the context of our hand. I do think Oath of Nissa as modern playable card. Seems very good. I don't need another Goyf. I'll take a Lightning Bolt, though. If he has another Lord, I think we're basically dead. Don't grab the microphone, Declan. This is my youngest. Declan is 8 months old. Yep. Lords and lords and lords. Just can never win. So we're gonna play this. Oh, you wanna get down, bud? We're gonna go ahead and ship with Snapcaster Mage here. If he blocks with his Lord, we can bolt the other Lord. So no blocks here, I assume is an easy for him. Deck seems pretty unimpressive. Tidebinder Mage, alright. Main deck Tidebinder, sure. We super dead. Radiant Flames, Clasm has a window, Spray has a window, Roast. Probably just want like all the removal. Cut all these crappy counter spells. Probably a Karanos. Static Caster is maybe. I don't think so though. I think this is all I want to do. I don't think Grudge is worthwhile. Yeah, I've been streaming with Cameron and Mike all this year. You can catch all the archives, links below the stream. You know, I'm gonna keep this. We don't have blue mana, but I bet our opponent gives us blue mana. Maybe I'm supposed to board the Kikis out because we can probably just never cast it. My primary job is a stay-at-home father. Thragtusk is probably better than Kiki. I don't know. I feel like we probably have to combo him to win the game. That could be incorrect, but like that, my gut says we're not winning the game without comboing him. Wait. Huh. The card didn't actually enter the revealed zone. Well then, Moto. Staticaster's great. That's right.